ITHWASA episode 1. So, how did you find out you had a calling? I need to say.
How did I find out I had a calling? At first it was confusing. I kept on having a lot of moments where I lose myself in my mind and I get these visions and dreams that I didn't understand at first, where I'm wearing sangoma clothes, and at the time I was not related to amasangoma. I never actually liked them, to be honest. Every time I see a sangoma I would freak out, thinking that, hey, who is this person, what do they do? Because I was so scared that I see the very same people that I see in my dreams, and so I had to like find out more about it after having all of these dreams and these visions that I never understood. I kept on dreaming of myself in water, talking to people, asking myself, how is this even possible? And then so I kept on also meeting these sangomas who kept on telling me during my walks in the streets that, hey, you need to consult a sangoma and find out who you truly are. And then I told myself that I know who I am and I know what I do. So going forward, I took the initiative of actually consulting a sangoma and finding out, okay, what's actually going on? Why is this happening? So I went through a lot of sangomas, trying to consult and trying to find out who's gonna tell me that, no, I don't have a calling, because I start seeing my life moving differently towards how I wanted it to move. I had my own plans and my own dreams that I wanted to live, but everything took another direction. So yeah, I consulted my first sangoma, and then they told me I had a calling. I had to be a sangoma. I went to the second one. They told me that I have a prophetic gift and I need to go to consult another sangoma to confirm it. And then I kept on consulting until eventually one of them explained to me what a calling is. They explained to me that everything that I kept on doing, it's related to the calling. My preaching, my interest in medicine, my interest in plants, and so forth. So the last one before I went to Thwasa, yeah, they told me that my grandparents used to be sangomas at first, and then at some point the journey stopped. No one wanted to be a sangoma anymore in my families, So I had to go back to my family, my grandparents who are still alive, and ask them, who in the family was a sangoma? What did they do? Like, why isn't there any sangomas in the family? So the last consultation, it confirmed everything. Like, it told me about what my family used to do, which I know. It told me about how my great grandparents used to like go to the fields and heal people using plants and water and praying for them. So I also felt that something like that does exist in me, but I never knew what it is. So that's how I came to know.
What finally made you to go to Thwasa?
Well, honestly speaking, I saw my life going down. What made me go to Thwasa is that I didn't want to hurt anymore. I kept on having mental breaks. I kept on going to psychologists, and then they referred me to psychiatrists, and I kept on telling them, no, I'm not crazy. This is happening. I am getting these visions. I am hearing these voices in my ears. So it cannot be a psychological issue, So what made me go to Thwasa is the last consultation. The sangoma explained to me why am I getting those visions and why am I hearing those sounds. So I decided, no, let me actually do this and cleanse and deal with the issues that were not dealt with in the past, and take the step and say, okay, I'm gonna be a healer, of which I am naturally, and I'm gonna be teaching people what it is to be a Sangoma. So I took that initiative because, you know, I didn't want to hurt anymore at first, and then I also wanted to heal. I wanted to find closure, and that's what made me go to Thwasa.
So, but you have been Thwasaring for 9 months. Since you've been Thwasaring, what has changed?
What has changed since I started to Thwasa? Okay, at first I understood myself more. I saw changes in my life taking place where I was not depressed anymore. I felt at home when I came to Thwasa. I felt like the people around me are relating to what I'm going through, and then I could take steps into finding out more of, okay, what is it that a Sangoma needs to do, and what is it that a Sangoma needs to know. So the knowledge has changed. The knowledge of back in the day, growing up, ancestors used to be considered as demons, but now I am more clear of who ancestors are and how do they communicate, you know. And also my mental health has changed as well, because I've seen the development into things that I think about and the things that I plan, how they manifest and how I need to take action into manifesting. And then also my knowledge in plants